Welcome back to the second episode of Sports Talk. Today, the three of us are going to be discussing the top 5 players in the Premier League of our generation. Let's get started right away.
Ladies first.
I don't know why did you invite me. तर मेरो top 5 बाट start गर्दा चाहिँ number 5 मा the Italian stallion Mario Balotelli.
Why?
I don't know.
Really? You put Balotelli in this like, ooh.
Yeah, because I like him. He's an Italian.
Yeah, but what did he actually accomplish in the Premier League?
No, he's a good player.
You have your reasons, we have ours. So at number 5, I have Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry was probably the best finisher that the Premier League has ever seen.
Yep.
I think like the closest person in terms of a pure striker would be what, Sergio Aguero maybe,
I guess so.
or maybe even Alan Shearer. But
On my for the fifth position I have is, what do you think?
I don't like you would say Suarez, but
workout.
Wow, guys, wow. I'll say Van Dijk. Like everyone knows that I'm a Liverpool fan, right? And
Liverpool bias.
since I've ever watched like Liverpool play, Van Dijk was one defender that proved last year, and he's one of the sole reason why Liverpool actually won the Champions League.
Okay,
Premier League,
the only thing I have against
One
Van
point.
Dijk, the only thing I have against Van Dijk right now is that longevity.
I totally understand with that, but
Yeah,
when you look at
he could end up being one of the best defenders that
Exactly.
Premier League ever saw.
and last
But he's
season,
still nowhere in the league of Rio Ferdinand and
are you
Nemanja.
kidding me?
Yeah,
Rio Ferdinand.
Kidding
Rio
me?
Ferdinand is like
Oh my god!
heads and like feet above.
okay, so I think
Man,
level
man.
continues.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to number 4. Okay, Rahul, let's start with you.
Number 4, I've got Didier Drogba.
Drogba.
It's a surprise, but like I have Drogba because like Drogba was one of those consistent players. Every tough game, man, he showed up and he scored goals, and that's the reason why they won Champions League. They won the league as well. So he had a huge impact for Chelsea's history, like whole transition period.
I think I would rate Lampard over him even.
No way,
Lampard
man.
was a much more important player to Chelsea than Drogba ever was.
Not better than Drogba, dude. Big
What do you
games,
think?
crucial games.
I'm confused with like Balotelli and Drogba coefficients. I'm still thinking about that. So
Now you get
So
it.
are you confusing Balotelli?
No, but I'm just like thinking about that. I lost the conversation. मेरो मा चाहिँ it's Wayne Rooney. Rooney, I think मलाई चाहिँ किन हाँस्दै कि Rooney भन्दा हुन्छ नि Rooney चाहिँ I think हुन्छ नि he didn't have good looks like हुन्छ नि अरू प्लेयर्सहरु जस्तो तर later
Remember, we're talking about skills, not looks.
Are you going this by the looks?
No, not the looks. Rooney भन्नु मात्रै राख्दैन थियो नि हैन looks मा
Like Rooney.
Rooney राम्रै छ नि
I think Ryan Giggs is going to be my number 4 because Ryan Giggs has like the longest career with the most accolades. Nobody even comes close to him when you consider accolade.
See, I hate Manchester United, but I'll agree with him. Ryan Giggs,
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
hats off to them for what he's done.
So let's move on to our number 3.
So third position, I have Henry. Why Henry? Because he won EPL Premier League title twice, right? He went to the finals of the Champions League, but luck didn't favor him. And one of the first things I ever saw, like over the career, like as a pure, like he came in as a winger, so and then he transitioned as a striker, right? It really amazed me, like he used to create those amazing finish shots.
How about you? Who do you have in the third?
Third मा the true Manchester United player I think हुन्छ नि एकदमै like हुन्छ नि the foundational player Manchester United को हुन्छ नि the strong day 1 देखि लिने थियो
Do you want the
Michael Owen.
Michael Owen? Wow, this guy.
Like, I
What have you been smoking?
Wait.
What have you been smoking?
Maybe reason one, yeah.
I'm a Manchester United fan. I love Michael Owen just for one game, the one game against Man City. But he's not a top 5 player.
No.
I mean, for Liverpool, he would have been, right? But he didn't even set his career
Not
over
even in Liverpool. Like I think he was a fantastic talent, but injuries. Once he started getting injured, like that was just the downfall.
Okay, that happened right after, like when he left Liverpool as well. Okay, I agree to that.
I think number 3 is a player that I think really deserves to be in the top 5. Like he was the epitome of the club for a long period of time. Because once you heard of Liverpool, you would think of this player, and the player is of course Steven Gerrard. Fantastic player. The only knock against him is he never won the Premier League.
but he won the Champions League for
And
me.
he slipped. And he's like pretty closely behind, well, maybe not pretty closely, like a long ways behind my number 2 player, Paul Scholes.
Paul Scholes? Really? Oh my
Paul Scholes.
god.
Arguably, if it was not for my number 1, he would have been the best player to ever play the Premier League. The way he could finish, the way he could dictate that midfield, I don't think anybody has ever been able to do that in the Premier League like him.
Okay, like jokes aside, and I do have respect for him. Even
Okay, मैले नम्बर सेकेन्ड भनेको छु, म भन्छु नम्बर सेकेन्ड होइन मैले फर्स्ट नेम चाहिँ बिर्सेँ होइन आकुलानी भन्ने छ होइन एकजना गोल्डन बोय है
How many games did he play in the Premier League?
I don't know मैले
Please
कहिले
tell me how many.
मैले कहिले देख्दा नि देखाएको थिएन
कुन टिममा लिभरपुल भन्दा
तर 2000 I think 6 10 तिर आयो होला होइन 10 तिर आयो होला होइन 10 तिर आयो होला जब त्यति बेला चाहिँ इटालियन डाउन भएर बेला चाहिँ I thought रिसर्च गरे हुन्छ सर्च गरे हुन्छ नि तर
रिसर्च गरेछ अनि सर्च
गरे पनि हुन्छ गुगलमा सर्च गरे
राम्रै सर्च like second third page मा जानु पर्ला हैन.
So like we were arguing earlier about Gerrard and Scholes, as being a Liverpool fan, like Gerrard actually inspired me to like Liverpool. Not only like what he's done like for Premier League, he shows a true leadership like among like players like when we look at like you need to build chemistry and everything, he's always been a true leader. He never was inappropriate, serious for a second, right? The leadership quality he brings in and the players that he really made them like really good. Like look at players like Suarez, Torres, and it's really fun. Luis Suarez, man. The one who bites.
Gerrardले सिकायो होला
Alright.
That's what I'm a 2 man.
But
Gerrard.
yeah, I'd still pick Scholes over Gerrard any day. No, and that's not even being a biased fan. Alright, let's go move on to number 1.
His name starts with Z.
Z.
Whatever. The guy's name is Zlatan. I know.
I don't mess with this Zlatan. Our number 1, will tell you right away, is Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's only one true Ronaldo, who played for like Brazil.
See with Ronaldo, even though he didn't really peak in Manchester United,
Wait.
He went to a farmer's league after that.
He didn't peak in Manchester.
No, that's why he's the world's one of the best players. Him and Messi, they're the best player in the world, right? At that very young age, when he was in Man United as well, he was a star. Any day he was a star. Like I agree to that, right? He showed up, he scored goals, he assisted, he shows like one of the craziest tricks ever when he was younger. And he transitioned well as well. Like all the game game, he transitioned man with age. And that's why I think he's like
I think personally like Cristiano Ronaldo, the kind of player he was, like the way he could terrorize the defenders, I don't think anybody else has come to that level in the Premier League. Like even till today, I don't think there's another player that was at his level when he was 24 before he left.
When you look at the stats, what he's accomplished, he's won Champions League, he's won the Premier League 3 times, FA Cups, he's solvers, he has everything under his belt. And that was also under the age of like 24, 25, and that's something and he was the primary factor as well. That's the reason why I have him number 1.
So there you have it. That is all of our top 5 players in the Premier League that we are inspired by and we love.
These are the players we actually, when we started watching football, these are the players.
So we're pretty young guys, so we started watching it 97, 98.
For me, it was much later, man.
99 man.
That's why you don't know how great Scholes is.
99 era, and also lie.
Alright, so leave your top 5 in the comments, and if you disagree with any of our top 5s, let us know as well. And give us your ideas about what we can discuss on next as well.
तल सब्स्क्राइब कता यहाँतिर हुन्छ यहाँतिर सब्स्क्राइब छ अनि त्यहाँ घन्टी पनि हुन्छ घन्टी पनि क्लिक गरिदिनुस् हैन सो दैट यु गेट त्यो लाइक पनि गरिदिनुस् अनि सो दैट यु गेट हाम्रो लेटेस्ट नोटिफिकेसन
त्यो एरो वाला बटन पनि थिच्नु शेयर पनि गर्नु हैन
इफ यु लाइक Zlatan share it
नत्र Zlatanलाई भनिदिन्छु